truth about beer.
All the crap that we're interested
All
in.
the crap that we're interested in. I'm Keith Davidson.
I'm Papa Joey Stay.
I'm Tim Rice.
Searching for the truth.
Searching for the truth. Exploring the unexplained. Investigating the paranormal. Subscribe now.
Hit the alert button.
Hit the alert button so you don't miss an episode. Welcome to the truth
About beer.
and... Wow.
Well, here we are.
We're back again. It's crazy. It must be Saturday night.
It is Saturday night. June 20th.
Wow. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. I can't
Except
really,
it doesn't work with the...
I can't really talk very good.
No.
Oh, the
It
heck.
doesn't work with those on. When does that go into effect for Mesa?
Didn't it already?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I never get out of the house very often, you know.
It's probably not a bad thing. Yeah, so happy Unexplained Hour. Number, what was this, our third one?
I think so.
I think so, something like that.
Yeah.
Lose track.
And so if this is your first time joining us for a happy Unexplained Hour,
Welcome.
yeah. Yeah. There are rules. The first rule is, of course, you have to be of legal drinking age.
It's 21, right?
Here,
I'm
yeah.
just checking.
I don't know. I guess it's probably 21 everywhere now.
Probably.
Rule number 2 is you got to have a beer. Oh, you know,
Yours
need to
isn't
pop.
open yet, though.
I need to do that.
So tonight we got Zingu. I think that's it.
Got some goo.
From Brazil. I think we try something different.
Zingu black beer.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the? I always like to see what.
Well, I should have looked that up. I didn't even look that up.
I just care about the alcohol content.
You don't care about it.
I don't know.
Well, it's a black beer, so it's not going to be IBUs probably because it's not a hoppy beer.
Oh, that's only 4.
Oh, that's
6.
good. We can have 8
or
of them.
4.
We're good.
So we're good. Yeah.
A lot of drinking.
Hopefully they're not fattening. I'm
Probably
already
not.
fat.
Well, it's a dark beer, so it might be.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Never know. So what's rule number 3?
Every time you hear this, you take a drink.
Take a drink.
See what it is.
That's actually pretty good.
I like that.
That's really smooth. It's from Brazil.
It's got a Brazilian finish.
Well, and the reason
Whatever that means.
it's a smooth finish. So the reason I got it, I don't know if anybody can see that, but it has an alligator on it.
And why were you looking for alligators?
Because we just released our anniversary episode yesterday,
We did.
2/12, and I actually think I have a picture of it right here. Put it up for people to see. So there it is. That's cool. That's awesome. There's some background music on there.
It wasn't a porn.
I said smooth. I didn't mean,
Yeah, woo.
nice.
Oh, I guess the animals were naked.
Well, we did talk about Barry White on the tour, but I think I cut that part out, though. No, so if you can go check out our anniversary episode, we went back to the Phoenix Herpetological Sanctuary. Where's Tim?
I say PHS.
We missed Tim.
Yes. And so sitting in for Tim tonight is Julie.
Julie.
She has her beer.
She does
have her beer.
We don't know how old she is.
I thought she was 12. Didn't it say 12?
Yeah, or
I think
14.
12 or 14.
Yeah.
I don't remember. We'll have to go back and watch that episode. It's a Haunted Dolls episode. You'll see how old Julie is.
Oh, I got to. Okay.
Yep. It's a good beer. I like it. It's a good
Yeah.
beer.
And so hopefully we'll hear lots of stories tonight that will make us go.
I'm trying to read. Mess me up. Michelle says hello. Cheers.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
So the sound's coming through good tonight? Not any
No, nobody said
any
anything.
sound issues?
We got Visionless Insight on. No, we got Pam. Pam's
Hey,
on.
Pam.
Nice to see you, Pam. And we got Doggy 357 on saying hello.
It's Jason. I do
Is
believe.
it Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Hello, Jason. So you guys confused me the last time.
Yeah,
when
we
Jason
did.
called in. Kind of messed me up. But that's easy to do. So
So what's happening tonight on our
we
on our yeah? There we
he
go.
did it again. We're gonna be done with this beer in 2 minutes.
Well, I hope so, because we can drink more of these.
Hey,
For a pointer, you guys are fine.
I know we're good. We got plenty more. Hey, let us know what you're drinking. What are you guys drinking tonight? Yeah, drink up. Exactly, Michelle. Keep hitting the button. It's going to be going in 2 minutes. Gotta love it. So, yeah, so we got special guest calling in tonight. 303 Paranormal
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched their Colorado episode. They had the drive-by shooting. I was like, what? That was crazy. Colorado is a crazy town, though, isn't it?
Well, it's a crazy state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy towns, though. Like,
Yeah, actually,
Denver specifically is crazy.
Yeah. Did you see episode with Bishop Long?
I watched part of it, and I was like,
Okay.
oh, I hope he talks about that tonight, because that was
Yeah.
pretty fascinating.
Yeah, I'm anxious to hear about that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then he did something that that I've been wanting to do, and that's just go drive by and stop at some of the roadside
Crosses.
and,
Yeah.
and do some sessions, So,
God knows you got enough of them here in Mesa.
oh boy,
I pass them on the street all the
well,
time.
where I had my little paranormal experience, there's one there, So I need to get back down there.
Did you ever catch a date on that? What the date was? Or?
Well, no, that's why I need to go down there and investigate.
We need to bring some of our
So-
equipment.
Yeah, check it out.
And besides the fact you're backed up against a graveyard, that's
Well,
that's a perfect episode for us.
yeah,
That'd be kind of cool.
I like the way Julie looks sitting between us.
I know. Well, at least as long as her head stays like that, we're good. Beyond the Veil's on.
All right.
Jack Gill is on. Hey, Jack. Cinnamon Roll Films. Awesome.
He does some funny review stuff.
I watched a couple of his videos. It is pretty funny.
I enjoyed that.
Cool. We're networking. We're getting out there in front of people, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, one thing that I've really noticed, I mean, we found out really quick when we started doing paranormal investigating and stuff, when we teamed up with AZ Peers and then met the Ghost Crew down in Tucson. Just what a neat little tight-knit family, a supportive family it is.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
And now my mind's just totally because now we've expanded our family nationwide. Well, even
globally, if you think
global
about
almost.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but Beyond the Veil and 303 and I didn't want to start mentioning too many because I'd forget. I'd get tongue tied.
We have a lot.
Anyway,
We have a lot.
it's such a cool family.
It is. It really is.
And
We need it. We
I
definitely
can't
need
say
to
enough
go,
good things about it.
We definitely need to go to Ohio and do a investigation with Beyond the Veil. Absolutely, because that'd be a lot of fun. Very, very cool. Cool experience, I think.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, I think it would. I think it'd be really cool. What's that? Oh, is our volume low?
Then I have to go up there on that end.
I just muted it now.
Oh, that doesn't help at all.
Whoops. That's weird. Maybe we're not talking loud enough. Maybe we got to talk louder.
Yeah, well, I can push us up this way, but
That might work. Because we're peaked here. I mean, it's
if
up
we're peaking
high as
there,
it's going.
that means we'd be overdriving that more. If
Yeah.
I push this up, so
If we speak up, we're good? All right, stop whispering.
I don't turn my head. And go like this.
I guess we can. We got to talk right into the microphones.
Stop talking to each other. Put
If we were wearing our masks, you could hear
Oh,
us
that'd be
really
even- that'd
good
be even
for whatever
worse.
reason.
That's
Yeah,
why I didn't keep mine on.
Yeah, it's hard to drink beer. when you can't do that, so.
Hey, so what are you guys drinking out there tonight? Let
Yeah,
us
we
know what
wanna
you're drinking. I got to say for Beyond the Veil. So I went into Total Wine today again, and I look for that damn prickly pear, right?
Yeah.
You know what they told me? They told me it's out of season. I'm like, how is that out of season? They're like, oh, we only get it from May to June. I'm like, well, I was in here in June and I asked you guys for it, and you said you never got your shipment in yet. So I come back, what was it, 3 weeks later, and they say it's out of season. So I don't know. It's some BS if you ask me. But Ohio has it. So yeah. So we're gonna have to take your word for it, Beyond the Veil, that it was good, because we can't try it until next year.
Can we put a reservation on a case?
Or maybe they could ship us some. You guys want to ship us some? We could try it on an episode. We'll pay for shipping.
Keep it on ice the whole way.
That's frustrating. I'm like, really? I was just in here 3 weeks ago and you told me you haven't gotten it in yet. Now you're telling me it's out of season. That's almost like the atomic pumpkin.
Oh, yeah. Well, you end up buying how many cases?
I still have a case left, I think, don't we? Yeah, something like
Half
that.
a
So
case?
we're ready to go for October's.
Well, that will last you almost till October again.
Probably. So I did want to share a story tonight. My brother was on the last live episode that we did. He was kind of typing messages in, and he told me to tell the story about the accident that he was in years ago. So it was kind of a cool paranormal story. Not really paranormal, but so it was my brother, my cousin, and my ex-sister-in-law that were in the car. They made I believe it was a left-hand turn. I was only like 10, so I don't even remember what I heard about the story. But I think they were making a left-hand turn and somebody T-boned them. And realistically, everybody in the car should have died because it was bad. When you looked at the car, it was all crunched up and nothing left of it, you know. As a matter of fact, my cousin died twice. They brought her back twice. And she was in a coma for quite some time.
Oh, wow.
My brother got thrown out the back window, so he was picking glass out of himself for a while. And then my ex-sister-in-law broke her jaw, so her jaw was wired up and had some other injuries. But the interesting thing about it was they went the next day to the junkyard to take pictures for the insurance company, you know. And when they developed the pictures, we were looking through them. We're all sitting, and I remember this clear as day as a kid. We were sitting around the kitchen table looking at the pictures, and there was a picture of the steering wheel. And between the steering wheel and the dashboard, I swear, and I know this is what I saw and what everybody else saw, it was an image of Jesus in between the steering wheel and the dashboard. And it was the craziest thing. I mean, you could see the crown of thorns and everything, just clear as day. So they went back to the junkyard to see maybe there was a picture left or something left, you know, between the steering wheel and the dashboard that they can get. There was nothing there.
Wow.
Nothing there. Huh?
Gotta do it.
It was crazy. But they all survived. Everybody survived the crash, which we're very thankful for. But it was just interesting. It was interesting that, you know, when you went back there was nothing there. That was just weird. It was just very strange. We all saw it. Everybody saw it. So it wasn't like one person saw it and said, oh, yeah, you just imagining things. You know, we all saw it. So it was very interesting. But I guess the attorneys kept the pictures, and we never were able to get the pictures back because we would love to get the pictures back to see if it's still there, you know?
Yeah.
I thought that'd be kind of interesting. So.
Wow.
Crazy stuff. So.
Wow. Thanks for sharing that, Keith.
I think your mic's off.
Here.
I was going to say, I think it's really interesting how any pictures and anything, I think I posted one on our Facebook page.
I saw
that showed, you know, the spirit leaving. Like, it's absolutely crazy how a picture, a camera, a machine can see that.
Yep.
And we see nothing.
And they were green orbs, and that was kind of cool.
That was cool.
It
that
was really
cool
neat.
Picture.
Like, that was super cool. I was very impressed when I came across that. But it's crazy how pictures can pick up that weird fluctuation. It's really interesting.
It is.
I think it's.
Huh?
I think it. Huh?
All right. She called it.
She called it. Aragon Stories is on. Well, okay. So he's correcting me now. It wasn't a left turn, just pulled out from a light. Okay. But they did get T-boned. I know that was what happened. But like I said, I think I was like 10 when it happened, so I don't remember all the details on it. So the next time we have my dad on, we'll have to ask him the story. We'll talk about it. So Wendy's on. Everybody say hi to Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
We'll be talking to Wendy a little bit later, too. But I think we should get a hold of 303. I think we're ready to do that. Let's have them. I think Drew's going to talk to us tonight, so that'll be cool.
Yeah. So tell me when.
I'm excited to hear, kind of how they got started and everything. Be interested.
It's always
to
a
know.
very interesting story.
I'd love to know how people get started. So it'd be kind of cool.
You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Here we go.
I just unmuted it.
Are you there? I think we got it. You with us, Drew?
I'm here.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
Awesome.
Yeah, welcome to the Truth About Beer and our happy unexplained hour.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you jumping on with us tonight.
Yeah, appreciate you having me. Sorry John couldn't join tonight, but my wife just had surgery, so she had to stay in the quarantine here at home. So.
Wow. Everything go good?
Oh, yeah, everything went great. Just going through breast cancer stuff and reconstruction and all that stuff. So.
Wow.
Definitely send out our prayers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, so I've been enjoying some of your videos. It's very cool. You're doing some of the stuff that I've thought about doing. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah.
What's that?
Going around to the roadside crosses and stuff where accidents have taken place and doing investigations there. That's pretty wild.
Well, the road that I filmed that episode on, that's like one of my very first videos we did. It's I guess like a haunted road that runs, it's for miles down in like almost the middle of Thornton, Colorado. And there's a lot of deaths on that road. Just a lot of crazy stuff has happened on there. A lot of kids drinking, driving on there. It's really straight. And back in the day, it was like, it's a country road, so you can pretty much haul ass down it,
Yeah.
So I had just, been driving through there. I haven't checked it out yet, so I decided that, I'd check it out, drove up there, found a couple of crosses, just pulled over, sitting in the car, turned the spirit box on, and I just started talking to it, asking questions, and immediately just started getting responses. And the weird thing about it was a young girl came through, and I was like asking her name, and then she told me Sarah. And I was like, okay, Sarah, well, I'll let you rest, Then, long story short, we drive down the road, find another cross, but it's really full of like stuffed animals, toys, all kinds of stuff like that. I'm parking the car. The guys get out, and they start hollering, freaking out. I'm like, what? I'm like, don't tell me that says Sarah. Sure enough, we go to it. There's a picture of her, and you can see in the video her little plaque they made for her and stuff there. And it was pretty crazy that and it was about, I'd say, half a mile away that I picked her voice up.
Wow. I have to do this.
I know, huh? I had to it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, and so I picked up her voice there and started talking to her, whatnot. And then, so that was the first time investigation we did there. It was a quick, short one. And then, I just decided to go back there the other day. And sure enough, she came through again. I'm doing like a 4-part series because we were there for a long time, and the voices were just nonstop.
Wow.
Nonstop communication. She was following us around. She told me she was driving and everything. I can't even remember which video it's in, but the series is going to be pretty crazy.
That's cool.
And you're using a ghost box portal along to your...
No, I'm using the SB7 Spirit Box, and then I use the Necrophonics app.
Okay, so it's on... Okay. I'll have to check that app out.
And then we also got a disembodied voice. I heard somebody following us, and I asked if someone was behind me. And she says, come out, wherever you are.
I got to do it.
I'm right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it's clear as day, and it's loud.
That's very cool.
And that's Haunted Riverdale Road here in Thornton. That's just one of the places here. I mean, I've done the Serial Killer Hotel, the Black Monarch in Victor, Colorado. I did the Oxford Hotel downtown, which was like our first luxury and first hotel, I believe, in Denver. It was like 1865 it was built.
Wow.
So,
yeah, I've done a lot of crazy stuff around here. The abandoned sugar beet mill, I mean, that place is just crazy. I mean, we're constantly getting poltergeist activity. John got hit with a brick there at that location.
Holy crap.
Every time I sing, they just go crazy and start throwing stuff. It's hilarious. And I do it purposely. And, and then it's weird because that one video I have there, I caught 4 or 5, I don't even know, paranormal occurrences all at once. There was like residual horns. It sounded like the devil himself was coming.
Wow.
A disembodied voice, an apparition walked by, and something got thrown all at the same time.
A brick? Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I have to go back to that. So
that's crazy.
Where did the brick come from? Do you know?
So we were leaving the poltergeist mill. I was outside saying my prayers. And so when I started praying, I heard it coming. I could hear like a whoosh, and then it was like, boom, it hit him right in the back. Oh. We were outside. Yeah. We were outside of the building, probably 40 yards away from the building.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
And trust me, we walk these places. We make sure top to bottom, no one's in there before we start filming because I don't want to get hurt or hurt anybody else. You know what I mean? So, it's just we just never like experienced that much activity at a place before, and there's nobody in there. It's just the spirits. They don't like us or something.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's nuts. Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. I've caught residual fire outside that building with it looked like shadows dancing around it. So it's like native land out there. So that's crazy.
Huh.
Have you made it to the Stanley?
I haven't yet. The only reason I haven't is because, which I've been thinking about actually for the last few weeks about going now. But in the beginning, I didn't want to do it because it seemed like kind of played out like everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, now that I've done this for a lot longer, the more I learned that everyone catches different stuff and not everyone's going to catch stuff.
Right.
So everyone's video is going to be different. John and I's videos are, very active, and I don't know if it's because of our backgrounds, our blood, or what it is. It just seems like stuff's always with us.
So what got you guys into it?
That's what I want to know.
So I lost my grandfather a couple of years ago to cancer, and I don't push on my beliefs on anyone. And, when I pray in my videos, I ask if you want to join, cool. If not, you can skip through. But I just knew, I believe in spirits. I believe there's the other side in that. But I just wanted to really, prove it, And at the same time, I didn't want to do that by contacting any family members, which is something I never do.
Right.
So I just figured, well, why not start out at Cheeseman Park, I guess. It's not somewhere I got to pay to do. That was my very first video. That's where the movie Poltergeist was based off of. And I don't know, that was it. I just wanted to really make sure there was something there, something on the other side. And then immediately I just started catching stuff left and right. And then my wife had got breast cancer about 2 months after I started. So I had quit for like 8-9 months. I didn't film anything, do anything for YouTube.
Right.
So I just barely picked it back up again when she started healing and getting better. And then now it's just been trying to go nonstop, doing all I can, and just hitting as many locations as I can, trying to collab with people and just enjoying the parrot community that's out there.
It's a great community. It's a very tight-knit community. So.
Oh, yeah.
So do we have any questions for Drew?
Well, you guys ask me anything you like.
Yeah, I'm just going to see if any of the viewers had any questions for you.
You got some supporters on there.
Yeah.
The South Cacks are on there. You got Beyond the Veil.
What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's on my TV, so I don't see all the all the
Yeah,
notifications.
that is the downside of watching on TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get that changed, YouTubers.
Yeah.
So how
And,
was?
I hear a lot of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I see a lot of people have been going to Bobby Mackey's lately, and that's somewhere I've been, and just for like the para community, it is real. Like I've seen a tour guide there say that don't believe in everything you see on TV. I used to be a tour guide there, blah blah blah. But I caught a shadow figure on camera there. I got grabbed in there, and the bad luck sure did follow me home from there. So if anybody goes and does an investigation there, please be careful and get yourself cleansed. It is I don't know what it is. That place really is bad. Just had to throw that out there while we're all just,
So you were involved with, and I hope you don't mind me saying this on live, but you were involved with an exorcism recently, huh?
Yeah, we were. We had met a couple at, I was buying parts at O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and everybody, I was on the phone with John at the time, and someone overheard me talking to him about what we do in our videos and stuff, and they were just like, hey, man, could you give us a card? And I was like, sure. They're like, we could use your help. And so we talked for a little bit. They told me what was going on, and then they were like, so could you come tonight? And I was like, okay. I mean, sure. I guess I'll go get our stuff, pick up John, and we'll be there. And it was weird because when we got there, everyone had their mask off, and then I realized I ended up knowing the wife of the homeowner.
Oh, wow.
And which I still didn't really recognize her until later in the evening. But I mean, she has a lot of attachments. She's got a lot of things following her, and there's just a lot of evil in the house that's trying to like break them up. And they were open about letting us film it and film the exorcism and stuff. And I didn't expect to catch that demon in their house like that. I didn't see it at the time until obviously when I was editing it, I saw it.
Right.
And then zoomed in on it and blew it up, and it's like mimicking a child face, and it's only like, I don't know, about doorknob height. So when it peeks around the corner and goes away, I believe that's the thing that was like tormenting them or whatnot. But since we filmed the exorcism, she's been a lot better. But recently, I did just contacted me and said that we might need to do the full-on exorcism on her.
Oh, wow.
So we might be bringing the bishop back out, or I might be taking them out there. But yeah, I mean, after what I caught in their house, I just reached out to the bishop, and we had already been friends on Twitter, and he agreed to come out and help, which I was surprised because John and I, we're not a big channel like Ghost Adventures or all the other shows that he's been on,
Mm-hmm.
So it was really cool of him to take the time out to come help us. He reviewed the case, got the permission from the church to do the minor rite to exorcism, and here we are.
Now, yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance to watch the whole video, but I did watch part of it, and it seemed, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it was more, what you guys do was more of a cleansing at first, though, right? Because that's what it seemed like to me when I was watching it, so...
Yeah, a lot of it was, we did a native ritual cleansing at night, the night before. And then the next day, we did the minor rite to exorcism on the house and on Heidi. And then they did some things privately, that we did not film. So, yeah, but it was pretty cool, and, just from doing the live stream with him first and him speaking with them, I mean, immediately he knew he needed to come help them. So, I mean, I could tell he was the real deal right then and there. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with him, actually. It was really
too.
good. So,
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I was just going to say, I did see I think it was on your night vision camera. Was it just like a static camera you had facing down the hall? Is that where you're catching the little figure peeking around the corner? Is that the...
No, actually, it was in the upstairs hallway in the in like the like bedroom hallways. So, and then also, I don't know if you guys have seen, I posted a picture of a spirit coming out of that same doorway on Twitter. I think I put it on Facebook and Instagram also. But the homeowners, after we did our first investigation, heard something upstairs and took a picture of the doorway, and there's like a full man spirit flying out the doorway. Yeah, everything seemed to be upstairs pretty much in that house. It was weird.
We had a question from Aragon Stories. Did the temperature in the room ever drop? I guess when that entity came. Did you guys notice?
I really didn't notice because and to be honest, I probably would have noticed because their AC had just like broke that day, so it was pretty hot in there. But I didn't notice any fluctuations in temperature, although I did hear some disembodied like growls and whines around us at times and stuff like that, but nothing major, nothing scary, nothing like you see on the movies.
Yeah, that's one thing you learn really quick when you start doing paranormal.
It's not like the movies.
Investigating, yeah. You got to have some patience too.
He gave us a good compliment, during this whole thing, and I apologize for not being a big broadcast show or something. He's like, those are my friends, but those guys are actors. I hate to say it, but you guys are the true paranormal investigators out there helping people and trying to make things better in their lives. And that was really cool to hear that.
That is cool. That's very cool.
Very cool. So
yeah.
Say one last question, maybe. I always want to hear what evidence that you've caught that you think is the most definitive in your experience. What?
Geez,
did I?
I mean, it's weird. I have black shadow figures. We have white apparitions. We have poltergeist activity. So, I mean, I guess probably, I think the poltergeist mill, probably a big 4x4 piece of wood getting thrown over a chain link fence at us was probably the one that got me most.
Wow.
Yes, you guys have a lot of physical stuff happen. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, tons of physical stuff. And that's why I said I don't know if it's we both have Native American blood. We both have, Aztec blood. And, it's I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it sometimes.
Well, I was just going to ask if you thought yourself or John were sensitives in any way. I mean, but apparently, judging by what you're saying, I think you might be. So.
Well, on my dad's side, my grandmother said not to be surprised if, we can feel stuff and see things, stuff like that. And then John, yeah, he has his own abilities and things, like medium stuff. We're kind of like the yin and yang. I'm Christian and he practices a Wiccan and we work great together. So maybe that's part of it.
Could be, yeah. Yeah. Could be. Good team.
Yeah. So we're just trying to keep on the grind and collab and try and find some more places to go do outside of Colorado that are not too far. I've been invited to New Mexico by Adrian Hunt from Ghost Tech recently. I've been also invited from Paranormal Leslie to go film some great locations with her. And then I've got some other things coming up yet that I can't mention, but we'll see what happens.
I do have to say, from our experience in New Mexico, definitely go do New Mexico if you can, because they're just incredible there. The people there are amazing. So open and so warm about things. It was incredible. Our experience, anyway.
Yeah, fun. I would love to, because it's just like 4 hours down I-25 for me to hit Raton, so I'm already there.
Yeah. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, should we mention Paracon coming up this year?
Yeah.
I mean, usually the big Paracon is Vulture City. I don't know if it's the big one, but I mean, it's big here.
For us it is,
because it's in Arizona. But New Mexico that same weekend is putting on their own Paracon.
And we'll be there.
And we'll be there. So,
And which weekend is it?
I think it's is it the first week in October or the second week?
Here.
It's the first week. I think it's October 3rd. Second, third, fourth, something like that. It's the
Wendy,
first,
help us out.
It's the first weekend in October.
Yeah, we better get some more information on it.
No, I think it is because I think it's the same weekend it is here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
okay.
same
So
weekend.
I think it is the first week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool.
All right. Well, I'm sure I could make that because I was just they wanted me to go to Paracon in was it Missouri, but that got canceled. So that was like in a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
hope this doesn't get canceled.
Yeah. Well, October's still a little
Little
ways
ways
out,
away.
but
Yeah, it's a ways away still. So we'll see.
hopefully.
We'll see.
Well,
But I got some cool investigations coming up. We got some more cool videos. We're gonna finish up this Riverdale series, and I'm sure you'll probably see the Stanley coming up pretty soon.
we look forward to all your videos actually. So and we're gonna help push you guys and get the word out there about you guys. Absolutely. So
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I didn't think things were going to happen so fast for us when I started doing this, and it really wasn't about getting the subscribers or the watch time or anything, for us. It was mainly about catching evidence. So this is really cool.
well, we enjoy networking with all the groups around. So we're going to continue to do that for sure. Because like I said, I think it is a tight knit community. And I think if we all work together, I think we could all be successful in different ways. So
Absolutely. Don't hate, investigate.
yeah, I love that saying. When you say that, I love that saying. That's awesome. You got to put that on a t-shirt.
yeah, I like that.
That's great.
It'll be on the merch when I get there.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. That's awesome.
All right. Well, we're going to send it off with another.
There you
Got
go.
to have that.
All right.
Well, Drew, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And like I said, we'll put a link up on our site to get people to come check out your YouTube channel because, yeah, your videos are really cool. So I think it's something definitely people should check out. So
Cool. Well, thanks for having us, and you guys take care until next time. And you guys hit me up anytime when you're ready to collab.
awesome.
All
That'd be
right.
great. That'd be fun.
Enjoy
All
that.
right. Take care.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
too. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you. All right. Have a good night.
You too. That's awesome. That's very cool.
Oh, yeah. A lot of physical stuff.
Yeah, really.
It's like, wow. I mean, the brick, that.
I didn't see the
especially-
2x4 one, but I got to watch
No,
that
but the
one.
brick actually hit him in the back. So that's kind of, that's,
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. And we've never had anything like that happen yet. I say yet.
oh, you know what? Before we go on to the next call, I'm going to do some shout outs.
Okay, let's do it.
I have to make a list or I'll forget. So, oh yeah. So we've got Bee Balm Traveler, which is Melissa Drury. And do you have her picture there?
I do.
She was sporting some pretty nice swag.
Yeah. A little Truth About Beer swag going on there. That's awesome.
Yeah. And I was so disappointed that Paranormal 911, I guess it got canceled. But she's in an episode that was called Heartburn. But it hasn't been released. It didn't get released.
But it was already filmed, right? 'Cause
Yeah, it
she
was already
talked about
filmed,
it,
yeah. So,
yeah.
but I did see it on Prime. But you have to pay to watch. But I'm still going to do that, though, because I want to see it.
Yeah, she had a great story.
Yeah, she did with the brass bed.
I think that was our first episode, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great story. That was very cool.
I enjoyed that very much.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Beyond the Veil.
Yes.
Got Doug and Francis, who we dearly love. And they were on, it's been 2 weeks ago now, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Where'd the time go?
It's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm about ready.
Are you ready for a new one?
Oh, it's okay. So we got Voodoo Man 3, who's
Thank you, Betsy.
Mike the Naked Bigfoot.
We got to get him on the show.
Yeah, I think so. And then, of course, Glam Bunny, who's
Yep.
Bunny YouTube 1. These are all Twitter handles. Handles?
I think that's what they call them. Is that
think
right,
so.
Michelle?
Help us out, Michelle.
Michelle handles all our Twitter stuff. So.
White Apache and Iculus 42073, which I think that says Colonel Foreign.
I think it did say that last time.
Yes. Yeah. Ghost Quest USA, Dezombified, and Craig Layton, 07. That's the bad Photoshop guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
The Michael Myers stuff. That one
I love
cracks me
that
up.
one. It's funny.
Backroad Hunts.
Yep.
Esau 1969's Chris Anderson. And I think it's E.P. Houston Bill. It could be If Houston Bill.
If Houston?
No, I think it's probably EP, huh? PL Explore. Don't go to sleep on me. Heroes Do Exit 66.
Ooh, nice. I like that name.
Yeah. And then I love this name. It's Beer Me Up, Please.
Oh, I love that one. That one's good.
One.
Beer me up. Yep, that's awesome.
Which, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, so we're communicating with them on, they're all Twitter, right? Yeah, so thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
We are continuing to grow, trying to grow, meet up with new groups. So it was a fun thing to do. And we also got a picture from Stephanie Brady, who was our first T-shirt winner from our original contest.
That was getting up to our first 100 subscribers.
Yep. So she sent us a picture. We're still waiting on Debbie to send the gnome.
The gnome. Yeah, she
the
gets
zombie gnome. So that's cool, though. It's cool to see other people wearing our apparel. It's kind of neat. So
yeah. So I guess it was yesterday was our 1 year anniversary for the episode being released, and we were hoping to get up to 400 subscribers by then. But
we're close.
Yeah, we're very close. Close. Please, anybody can send some subscribers our way.
Go subscribe. Absolutely, go subscribe. And then we also, since we do investigating on our own, you, myself, Lindsay, Tim, his wife Allison, we started up our own kind of East Valley branch of AZ Peers called Suds. So we're looking forward to having our first epised involving an investigation.
And it actually does stand for something.
Yes, it does.
Besides beer.
Well, it's got a link to beer.
It does.
But it's searching, understanding, and discovering spirits, which I think is a cool name.
I like it too. And I think it describes an orb in a different way, right?
We're going to start calling them suds now. Instead of orbs, call them suds. I see a sud. That should be fun. I can't wait to do some investigating. I know we're going back to New Mexico, so that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, Donna Anna and was it the Double Eagle?
Double Eagle, yeah. Yep.
That will be so much
So that
fun.
is July 31st and August 1st. So be very cool.
And I have a special caller when you guys are ready.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see if we can bring that special caller on.
I'm not connected yet. Give me 30 seconds.
Oh.
I wasn't ready yet. I was waiting for you guys to finish.
Thank you, guys. It is a cool name. It's a lot of fun. So it's fun to have that name. We had to tie it back to beer somehow because that's what we do. So,
We do beer.
So, yeah, we're really excited about Doña Ana. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very cool.
Yeah. Well, AZ Peers and Ghost explored. They got to investigate that.
They got some activity.
We had to come home early. But,
yeah.
But we'll get it. Oh, you say she's ready now?
Ready.
So who do we got?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, 4 seconds. It takes a minute to Bluetooth in.
Oh, I know.
And who's with us?
Hey, it's Tim.
Tim!
Hey. Wow.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
Oh, we're missing you.
I'm missing you guys, too.
So we have Julie sitting in for you.
I know. You know what? I think she looks a lot better than I do, but I think I'm funnier.
Her head's kind of crooked, though.
Well, so is mine.
So it's your son's birthday today, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
It is. It was Wyatt's birthday. We had a great time. We had a big celebration. and I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but it was just wonderful, and I miss you guys, and I'll make it up.
All right.
I don't know how to take that, but we'll hold you to that.
And happy birthday, Wyatt.
Yes, happy birthday to Wyatt. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So your anniversary show is the bomb, and I'm proud
bombed?
of you guys, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And I'm looking forward to so much more. And I can't tell you how thankful I am to be a part of what you guys are doing. And I know the future is just going to be freaking awesome for us. And I love you guys.
Love you too, man.
We love you too, Tim.
Well, you got a beer in your hand?
I do have a beer in my hand. I wouldn't call you without having a beer in my hand.
All right. Well, here we go.
I sent you my beer selfie today.
I
saw that. Yes. Yeah. You ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Take a drink.
All right. Huh?
What are you drinking?
Well, you know what I'm drinking.
I was hoping you're going to come up with something different, but that's all right.
No. I always drink Budweiser.
Thank you for happy birthday.
Oh,
no problem. Happy birthday.
Here.
Happy birthday, Wyatt.
Happy birthday. He hopes you guys have a great, wonderful day, and he thanks you for letting Dad stay home and having a birthday party for him.
Hey, family always comes first.
Absolutely. You guys enjoy your night, that's for sure.
All right, guys. Well, all right. When's our next outing?
Hopefully Tuesday night. We're still waiting to hear back, but hopefully Tuesday night. So we'll see.
All right. Wonderful.
We'll let you know.
Okay. Well, have a great night. Sorry I couldn't be there, but you guys, you're kicking it. And I want everyone to subscribe and send this to all your friends and tell them all how wonderful this podcast is. And I love you guys, and I'll hang with you later.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Tim.
See you, Tim.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We love Tim. Tim's awesome.
He's our cheerleader, you know.
He is. Very much so. More than you know. No, Tim's great. If you haven't watched any of the episodes with Tim, you absolutely have to go watch the episodes. We started with episode 202, which was the UFO episode, which was awesome. So, go back and watch that. So just so everybody knows too, we are taking an episode break for the month of July, because we just did our anniversary edition was our mid-season finale, right? Isn't that what we're kind of calling it?
We'll call it that.
We're calling it. So, but we're still going to continue with the live shows. So
yeah, we're addicted to the live shows now.
Everybody looks forward to it, so we're going to do that.
Gives us a reason to drink beer on Saturday nights, right?
But the good news is we're starting to go around to local bars and do our Happy Unexplained Hour at some of the local bars around town, because we're trying to build our local fan base. So,
yeah, we want to hear some local people's stories, you know.
Absolutely.
All things paranormal. I mean, that's includes UFOs and Bigfoot and all that fun stuff.
Werewolf and Dracula and kind of expanding to everything now. So it'll be very cool. So I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
So, should be cool. But I was going somewhere, but then I lost it. So you might as well just do a so everybody drinks.
Yeah, that always works.
I lost where I was going with that.
I think Lindsay got a call.
I think
she left us.
I think she did.
Where'd she go?
It's probably something important too.
Probably. Uh-oh.
So if you you were looking for a reason to use that, I know you were. Are we ready? So Julie here, for those of you who haven't watched our show, was on our Haunted Dolls episode, and Julie gave us quite the attention.
She gave us a show.
So yeah, it was very cool. It was very neat. Oh, we got another call.
Oh wow, that's like. Is everybody there?
Hey, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, guys. It's Caroline.
Hey.
Virtual hugs to everybody.
This is a three-way call. This is great.
Well, we can make it a
crazy.
4-way, or we can make it a 5-way now.
A 5-way call.
That's why it took a minute, because it was little technical difficulties. But we're good now.
So how you guys doing tonight?
I'm good. Well, you know me, I'm always good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm good that she's in Tucson, so I'm good.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh, wow. Sister rivalry here.
Uh-oh.
No. But hey, so yeah, we had something to tell you guys that we had an experience. You guys know all about Arkansas, and we lived there. Many experiences. Yes,
Yep.
many experiences.
This is what we know about Arkansas.
Nail on the head. Yes. So our experience, because you've heard a few from me, and kind of was going to let Carol. You want to start off with it, or? Okay. It's a little bit of a long story, guys. So just bear with me, okay?
We got you.
We lived in a trailer. Yes, a trailer. On a plot of land that was surrounded by acres of thick pine wooded area. And we were kids going to school out in the middle. It was Bentonville, Arkansas. So it was a little outside of Little Rock. We used to have to go down a dirt road to the main road about a quarter mile to get to our bus stop to go to school. And just out of the blue one day, we started noticing something following us in the woods on to the side of the road. If we walked, it walked. If we ran, it ran. So we did a lot of running. A lot of running, a lot. And it was in the winter time, so you could see through, because a lot of the brush and stuff was all died out and everything. You could kind of see through. You could see a shadow. You could see a figure that would stop when we would stop. It would run. You could see it, but you couldn't make out what it was. So we literally, for about a week, ran to the bus stop, and then when we get off the bus at 3 p.m, it was waiting on us, and it would follow us home every single day.
Wow.
The funny part about it, now, the funny part about this is the gravel road we had to go down to the bus stop. When it was kind of a steep hill, so we had to run, so hoping not to fall and tumble down this gravel road, and then running back up was exhausting. But yeah, so I wanted to make that clear. That was no fun. We got our exercise for quite a while around there. Yeah. So go ahead. Sorry. So our mom worked at a convenience store, and she was at the graveyard shift. She always worked, and we used to go with her because we were always afraid, that she'd get robbed or something like that. And if we were hanging around, hopefully nobody would do anything. So we were at the store with her one night late, and this beautiful black, it was like a long-haired Labrador. I don't really know what kind of dog it was. Yeah, it was kind of different looking, huh? Yeah, it was just so different looking. And it came and it sat at the glass doors looking at us through the glass doors for hours. We were going out watering it and petting it. And so we were begging Mom to let us take it home with us. She said, if it's still here when we leave, you can have it.
Right.
Thankfully, it was still there when we were getting ready to leave. So we got to take it home with us. So, Wendy, if you'd like to take over, because I feel like I'm blathering. Oh, no, you're doing great. But okay, so we took it home with us. And, well, keep going. You're doing great. It was on a weekend. It was like a Saturday night, obviously, because we had to go to school. So it was like a Saturday night. We played with her. We called her Cherokee because we are Native American Indian. We called her Irish. With Irish. Yeah, that's a bad combination, but we won't go there right now. So we played with her for the weekend. And Monday morning rolled around. It's time to go to school. So we're freaking out. But she followed us. She walked with us down to the bus stop. Now get this dog had no idea. She'd only known it for a day, a couple of days, whatever it was. Yeah. She followed us to the bus stop, and she sat and she watched us get on the bus. When we got home that afternoon, she was sitting at the bus stop waiting for us. She walked us back to the house.
That's
We
cool.
never saw that or heard it ever again.
Wow.
This thing that was in the and the thing that was in the woods. Okay, when it would follow us, we could, like she said, kind of see something, but you couldn't see anything really, and you could actually see the bushes, the branches, whatever would separate, would move. But there was, and it was, you could see through it. You could see through the wooded area because it was during the winter. It was leaves had fallen. It was bare trees and everything. So when that happened, she would follow us. Like I said, she followed us down there and back. So this was going on for a few days. She did this for a few days with us, and we had noticed every time she would be with us, it wouldn't follow us. There was nothing going on. And then, but when we weren't, she wasn't with us, it would follow us. But when she started doing that with us and meeting us at the bus stop, walking us back up to the house, it had completely stopped.
That's crazy.
I mean, nothing. Yeah, so she did that. I think we had her. She was there for maybe a week, and then one morning we got up to go to school, and she was gone. We never saw the dog again. We don't know what happened to her. She just disappeared, and nothing ever followed her again. It never happened again. So we were saying, I was thinking spirit animal or something that was sent to us to watch us, because there were so much strange things that happened to us in that area all the time. And I believe it was something maybe not good, and she was sent to us to protect us, to keep her away from that evil. I don't think it was, everybody says, oh, you saw Bigfoot. No, not that I don't believe in Bigfoot, but I don't believe that was Bigfoot. I believe that was an evil spirit wandering those woods, and I believe she was sent to expel it. Take it away. Yes, exactly. And that's exactly what she did.
I was going to say, girls, do you think that maybe with the whole alien thing and the different species, do you think that maybe it was like, is it the Greys are the ones that used to abduct kids?
Yes.
I don't know.
So do you think maybe they were...
You have a good point there. Yeah.
And then
I don't know what it was.
And then maybe the dog was a skinwalker that came to protect you guys.
You know what, honey? I'm so glad you said that. Wendy, what did I say to you? What did I tell you? And you were telling me, no, skinwalkers are evil. I'm telling you, I believe it was a skinwalker. You know what? I believe it.
That's interesting.
I do know. I do know that skinwalkers. There are some bad and there's some good. I had a best friend that was Navajo Indian, pure Navajo, and she told me some crazy stories. And she wanted me to go to New Mexico and stay on, hang out with her on their land, with their. And I was like, hell no! Wendy, okay, guys, you got to understand something. Wendy is the biggest scaredy cat known to the planet.
No.
Until about 4 years ago, this girl. I can tell you stories about her locking herself in the bathroom, and you have no idea. It's the scaredest cat you ever met right there until a few years ago. So for her to do anything like she's doing, I commend her, because she's doing really good.
Yeah, she's been on a couple investigations that we've been on now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's done some stuff that I would have, you asked me 30 years ago. No, 12. I would have never believed it. But I saw the angel of death the day before my cousin's son passed away. We've seen a UFO in the sky. No, we've seen little people in a little village. We dreamed the same dream. I mean, we've had experiences.
It's all because of that damn Ouija board that you guys broke.
That damn Ouija board. And the tadpoles. Not the tadpoles. The poor tadpoles, yes, that we try to save. But that's the story we wanted to tell you, because it was very strange. And it brought back, I was thinking spirit animal, or, whatever. There was something evil in those woods. There was definitely something evil there.
I think we might have to do an episode on spirit animals.
I like that.
Absolutely. And by the way, guys, not to get off on different subject, but I loved your show yesterday. because you know me and my lizards. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot. So
Well, thank you.
That's
And
some
your little
beautiful
bearded
animals.
dragon was featured in there too. Did you
Yeah.
see him?
yes, he was so cute.
We got a head bob out of him too. It was great.
Yes, you did. He was blackbearding the whole time too. I
Yep.
was like, oh no, he's mad.
That was a lot of fun.
But I appreciate you guys listening to our stories. I appreciate your show. It's awesome. It really is awesome. I
Oh,
enjoy
thanks.
it. And so if you ever want some more crazy stories, just give us a call. We got tons of them.
Well, we got plenty of investigations in the works with you, so I think we're going to be good.
All right. Well, as long as it's in town, I'll be there, or close to in town. I'll be there.
Very
So,
cool. Awesome.
Yeah. But I did tell you about the little people. I told you I wasn't crazy, and I didn't make up a story.
Yeah, that worked
It
into
is
our
real.
gnome
Yeah.
They were
episode.
there,
so.
horses and all. I'm telling you.
That's awesome.
And I don't know, maybe the woods that we were living in was full of some sort of marijuana or something.
It's like a
Accidentally eating and ingesting it or something. I don't know, but we saw it.
magic mushrooms or
We
something.
saw it. Yeah,
Magic
exactly.
mushrooms. There you go. Yeah.
Well, thanks guys for calling
Yeah.
in.
I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Okay.
Yeah, we'll
All
talk
right.
to you soon.
Stay
Thanks again.
safe.
Mm.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
So that was Wendy with Ghost.
Yeah.
So
Ghost Hunters of Southern Tucson.
Southern Tucson, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting thing about animals, you know, I mean, especially I'm more familiar with dogs because I've always had dogs,
Right.
but I always, they always seem to have a higher sense of spirituality, you know, they're more in tune to feelings and just the mood, you know,
Right.
that's going on around them.
Well, they don't have anybody
So-
telling them to block it out. They don't have that barrier put up like we do
Yeah. I
as
mean,
humans.
because you could just be feeling really bad and no one else really sees it,
They know.
but they know,
Yep.
and they'll crawl right up on your lap and give you the love, and you know, or they know when things are like my dog. When I'm in a really tense mood, you know, and he's somewhere else in the house, I don't know what happened to him because he's a rescue, but I know
Right.
he doesn't like that feeling,
Right.
and no matter where he is in the house, he'll come out and he wants to go outside, you know,
Get away from
to
it.
get away from
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's crazy. So
Crazy stuff.
gotta love them though.
We'll
I
have to
love
do an episode on that. That'd be
Yeah.
very cool to do, I think.
I think so.
I like it.
Wow. We've had a pretty fun packed show tonight.
I know. It's already 8:04. I lost track of
Wow.
time. That was kind of weird.
We had some good stories.
It went
Yeah.
really quick.
Very good stories. Want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Everybody who joined us on YouTube. We need to get the word out there.
Yes. We
So-
got to get to that 400.
Got to get to that 400, and we got to let people know about our show because the more people that join us, the more fun we'll have. So
Yeah. Next week might be an interesting, if we can work it out.
we're gonna try.
Yeah.
So
Got to keep it going.
yes, we do.
So,
So
well,
all right.
so this has been the Truth About Beer's Happy Unexplained Hour.
Number 5, I think, or something like that. Right now, I lost track.
Yes.
It's good beer.
It is.
That wasn't bad. What did I say it was?
Zingu?
Zingu. Don't know if I'm pronouncing
think
that
so.
right. It's from Brazil. That's our first Brazilian beer. So that's kind of cool.
Well, one last.
One last swig. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. So
Try to work something out because we're playing with the band next week. So hopefully we can do something kind of in between.
we've been in lockup for so long, and
Yeah.
all of our gigs were canceled. So
Now we're back.
yeah, crazy.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we was thinking. We were thinking maybe go live from Superstition Sky.
Yeah.
where
So
we're
maybe we have to
playing,
do
and
it an hour earlier
Might
next
have
week. Maybe if we can work it out.
Is everybody good with that? Everybody good with 6 o'clock next week if we decide to do that? So that'd be cool.
We'll let you know.
We don't want to miss out. So until next time.
Well, Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody. See if I get this right.
Welcome to the truth about